Hello, this is Harskull. Um, well, you're gonna be watching a little bit of me having doing Far Cry 5 gameplay, but today we're gonna be learning about who I am. Um, First of all, my gamer tag always Harskull, but um, I'll be making gaming content. Well, I reside more on gaming content. Uh, well, there's nothing really much about me, but um, I have been a little bit invested on making making gaming content to the fact that I want to make content for people that do like to splurge on a little bit of just gaming in general. Yeah, I really like a little bit of you know playing on PlayStation and on PC, and a little bit of doing it in um like little tablets and phone applications and stuff like that. But really, I reside more on PC and console. Well, I am a little bit new to content creating, but I'm not new on gaming though. My first ever game was WWE on a PSP when I was really little. I had the PSP when I was 6 years old, and and I wish I would go back and play some games in my PSP, but it's been a long time. And I wish I would go back to that. I love I love the PSP because it's such a little screen like Nintendo Switch nowadays, but now that Nintendo has integrated into that type of concept uh console, it looks like Nintendo has really won the game there. I do love a little bit of a Nintendo Switch type of gameplay. It's really more on the Mario Kart and Animal Crossing and um other stuff like Mario World. Well, the Mario games, there's just so many of them. Um, I haven't played Zelda, which is fascinating because I I only um was into Lego games when I was really young, and Lego Batman was actually my second game that I played when I was really young. Um, I think it was the first Lego Batman that they actually made for PSP and other consoles. But yeah, um, that was the second game that I actually um, really got into playing. The other games that I've got really into was Toy Story, which is why Toy Story. Toy Story was really actually really fun. Like you can like race in there. You can fight Zurg. There's so many stuff that you could have like adventure in that game. Um, Another game that I got really into was a little bit of Wii games. I still have my Wii here, but um I have a Wii just for the fact that I love um Lego games because back the Wii's opening theme song when you open the console was like over the top, just ear ear it's just it's beautiful. I love Wii. But yeah, well, I really started there, um, playing games when I was like 6 years old. But yeah, I'm a I'm a very game invested type of guy. If I want to learn how to play games, I'll learn. Like I don't care. Um, like I've been in throughout my years, I've been playing like a lot of Lego games, but yeah, I know I can't learn from any of that like stuff, but um I did became invested on shooting games when I was 11, 11 to 12, um when I was playing, what games did I had back then? God, I like to forget. But shooting games were my the were the best back then when I was 12 years old. But a lot of it like out a lot not well, got Call of Duty, um Battlefield, but that those games I rarely played cuz I'm not the type to just like invest on those games that much. Like I know it's like on the battlefield of like just gun game, but not my type though. Was I was into really like fantasy type of games like Star Wars, um uh a little bit of what's that game called? I forgot what the other game's called. Damn it. I have like Hogwarts Legacy. Um, is there other games that I had? I had like Harry Potter, Harry Potter Lego Harry Potter. Um, there's so many stuff that I've forgotten names of, but I got really invested in the horror games as well, like horror like uh one choice what do you call it well yeah, choices to choices type of games, like when you like choose one decision and then it affects like either choose either one decisions, you only get two, and either one affects the characters personality and like their future outcomes and stuff like that, like Until Dawn, um uh the anthology series, like Man of Medan, um and the other ones. Um, I love those. I'm nearly finished with the whole series, but sometimes I'm really not invested. I'm broadly choosing what to play at this point. Um, but yeah, I've been really into Puppy Playtime. Um, but all of those stuff, yeah, they're just like story based missions, and like there's lore and stuff like that. I haven't played Five Nights at Freddy's. Um, well, if I were, I would have a camera, camera, just to let people see how drastic and like terrified I am when it comes to horror jump scare games like that. But I really love games that drives me nuts at the end of the day. Like I've finished the Last of Us series, but I want to explore that that game with you guys as well. So as Uncharted, um Tomb Raider, like those adventure type of story games, those are the ones that really really drives me to go everywhere that I need to go to loot anything, or like get artifacts, or like see things that I need to like find like respectively, just because of the game the way that the game has been set to for the character to do. That's what I love about those type of games. Why am I why did I decide to the reason why I decided to push and like um self um self motivate myself to make gaming content now, that rather than before, was to I really needed to take the time to process my like myself as a young teenager back then. Like personally, you don't really need to know um the process of um going through that stage in your life, but for me it's just a lot of things were going on, and I didn't need to affect affect myself while I was while I'm doing content. So at that stage in my life, I didn't really want to multitask myself while I was educating myself to form up a structure in my life back then. Uh, I just didn't want to. I didn't want to let my gaming life affect my real life at that point, and I just needed to find the right timing to make gaming content for you guys, so that um, I didn't I didn't have two things flying at me at once. And right now, that timing is the best timing now is now. Like I just want to focus on building myself a platform, well, a channel, not a platform, a channel that will, you know, not just give the content that people would not like, but to let people know that there's content in this channel that maybe people might like. So, and if you don't like what I do, and as a gamer in this YouTube channel, then you can find another content creator. I don't mind, but it's good to have someone that you know that watches my content, and really it's just there for anyone that you know loves to see me um like play at that point. My approach my approach to make content, I want to approach really really make my contents feel like a little bit somewhat uplifting, really. Not just to uplift it, the people who watch my videos, but to uplift myself whenever I need to like make content, or have that belief that I can do content for the people out there, really. that that's really it. Um, Mainly, um, I have a my first video was Puppy Playtime, Chapter One. I am invested on getting to play that game, the second chapter, somewhat this week, but I have to find time for it. Um, and then the other chapters, I have to really go and really put myself out there, out in the deep end. But schedule wise, let's try. I mean, it's content. Um, but yeah, um, how did I find my name? Hmm. My name, Harskull. Well, my gamer tags. How did I find it? My I was really into skulls when I was young. I wasn't really the type to be the emo kid, but my gamer tag, how the way that I found it was to put half of my name, but also put a word that um resembles the um faith of the word, like skeleton. So I did skull instead, which is like the head. So like I put half of my name, which is Har, and then her, like Har, Har, and then I just put the word skull in there, just combine them together, which is pretty cool. There's a lot of stuff that was like completely cringy gamer tag names that I made back in the day, but I really didn't really want to like invest on trying to keep those names really stable to what my con well my channel would be. But I really love Harskull as my um main gamer tag. But yeah, um that's there's nothing really else left to do. But in the future, I'll be making content that people might like. Um, I don't know. Maybe I'll be doing the Resident Evil series, um, just to enjoy and see what the story really brings to me and for all of those people that haven't seen it yet. So maybe I'll invest more on those games later on in the future. But I am trying my best out here um, as a beginner for content creating. But yeah, I, lo- I love I love really love games. Like you cannot tell me that I do not love games. I do. I really do love games. But yeah, that's basically it from me. Um, all of my stuff is really out there, but wait for the near future if you guys really love my really somewhat like my content, but I don't expect you to like it because I know that there's other content creators out there that are really invested um on their channels, but for me, I'm just I'm just starting, man. Like can't expect me to be better right away. So, but yeah, that's totally me then. Um, See you guys in the future. Name is Harskull, and nice meeting you guys. Thank you.